Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the best of the O'Reilly Update. The Catholic Church defines marriage this way, quote, a holy sacrament by which a man and woman establish between themselves a partnership for their whole lives, and which is ordered by its nature to the good of the spouses and the procreation and education of offspring, unquote. Other religions see it differently, of course, but it's essentially the same thing. You get married under the eyes of a religious cleric. Well, a lot of Americans are rejecting religion now, and they are going a secular route, and that is causing a big decline in nuptials. Here are some stats. Globally, 66% of adults over the age of 15 have been married at least once. The highest marriage rates can be found in the Middle East and Latin America, lowest Western Europe. Marriage rates in Russia, 70%. India, 62%. China, 61%. The USA, 63%. The divorce rate in America in 1996 was 16%. Last year, 50%. So that means that marriage is dissolving, and that leads to other problems. The cost of divorce in America is astronomical. $40,000 on average if there are children involved. The average monthly child support payment, $500. Now, there is no question that younger Americans are not as enthusiastic, generally speaking, for the marriage deal. Younger Americans are choosing partnerships, so the decline in nuptials today is understandable. Of course, children will suffer if the institution of marriage collapses. A partnership is okay, but you can walk away from a partnership fairly easily. What about the kids? They become dependent on two parents. And when one parent can get out with no strain or stress on the parent, the children are put under immense stress, especially if there's no agreement on how those children will be raised and where they will live. So many people see marriage as a man and a woman, and again, that is defined that way by the Catholic Church, but it's really the children that are born out of a marriage or partnership that should be the main concern on the marital front. But they are not. And that is a catastrophe. Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. So please call or text them right now. Tell them Bill O'Reilly sent you. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. On this Friday, remember the name Jody Powell? At 33, he was appointed President Jimmy Carter's press secretary. Mr. Powell died young at 65 from a heart attack, and his White House employment certainly was not a physiological boost to him. Obviously, the late 1970s were a much different time than now, but the economic problems President Biden has are very similar to Jimmy Carter's. Simply put, working-class Americans are getting hammered with the high cost of just about everything. Biden's press secretary is Karine Jean-Pierre, who, like Jody Powell, has no explanation other than the Republicans did it. A tarot card reader could give you a better analysis than that. Here is the grim truth. Under President Biden, grocery store prices are up 25% on average, a disaster. Gas prices 50% higher. than Inauguration Day 2021. Cost of a home up 47%. You want to insure that expensive house? It'll cost you 64% more than under Donald Trump. Car insurance up 52%. Now, these price hikes are endless, and Ms. Jean-Pierre is shell-shocked. Even the pro-Biden press is having a very hard time spinning this. It's like saying a root canal will improve your day. It won't. And the Republicans didn't do it. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. You can reach me, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, name and town if you wish to opine. Okay, let's go to the mail. We got Gene Champson, Oakland, California. What upset me the most about Biden's debate performance was that it exposed how many people in government and the media have been lying to the American public about the true nature of Biden's condition. This is a huge fraud for which there should be consequences. You are correct, but there's not going to be any consequences. That's why I named the politicians tonight who were at the forefront of lying about Biden's condition. Now, they're going to say, well, I didn't see him that way. But you can't do anything to him. The media is the worst, though. The media knows, and they just covered it up. Boy, oh boy. Kurt Shoup, Oviedo, Florida. The question should not be, can Biden win? The question should be, is he competent enough to be president? And the clear answer is no. This is frightening to me about the future if Joe Biden gets elected. Me too. Tomorrow, we're going to go over what kind of an American could vote for Joe Biden at this point in history. Should we condemn them? Feel sorry for them? What should we do? That's our lead story tomorrow. Unless all hell breaks loose tonight, which it might. Jake Cotterill from the Czech Republic. My question is, if the DNC replaces Biden for Newsom, does the governor even have a chance to beat Trump since he has governed California so badly? No one knows. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so. But who knows? I mean, Newsom's articulate, presents himself that way. Jerry Axton, Pattaya, Thailand. See, we got a pretty big reach here. Czech Republic, Thailand. Hey, Bill, is there a Democrat President Trump could consider as VP? Why would he do that? Why would Donald Trump consider a Democrat for VP? The smartest pick Trump could make now for VP would be Nikki Haley. In a moment, something you might not know. Did you know every day is a perfect day for peace of mind? With American Home Shield Warranty, you are covered for unexpected breakdowns like leaky faucets or faulty water heaters. Choose a plan that fits your budget and rest easy knowing repairs and replacements are taken care of. Simply contact American Home Shield when an issue arises, and their trusted pros will handle it according to your coverage. Don't let worries about appliances and home systems weigh you down. Celebrate the reassurance of protection. Don't worry, be warranty. For 20% off plans, visit ahs.com/bill. For more details, see ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, including limit amounts, fees, limitations, and exclusions. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. Paul Revere gets a lot of glory and credit for his famous midnight ride. Almost everybody's heard of Paul Revere. But there was another midnight ride that no one knows about, and it saved the life of Thomas Jefferson at the height of the Revolutionary War. Here is the unknown story of Jack Jouett. A Southern farmer, he joined the Virginia militia shortly after the British marched on Massachusetts. On the evening of June 3rd, 1781, the 27-year-old was drinking at a Virginia tavern when he noticed an English lieutenant at the bar. Jack wandered around back, where he spotted 250 redcoats resting. After eavesdropping on the troops, Jack discovered their plan. The British were to march on Charlottesville and arrest Thomas Jefferson, then the governor of Virginia. Jouett left the tavern at midnight, riding 40 miles on horseback to Jefferson's home in Monticello. Later that same day, Jefferson, after getting the warning, rode to safety, narrowly missing the arrival of the enemy troops. Thomas Jefferson's critics accused him of desertion. The General Assembly of Virginia later absolved him of any wrongdoing. In 1801, he became America's third president. The charge of desertion bothered Jefferson for the rest of his life. As for Jack Jouett, he went on to serve in the General Assemblies of both Kentucky and Virginia. Lawmakers awarded him an honorary sword and pistol for his heroic midnight ride. And here's something else you might not know. Jefferson wasn't the only founding father to escape the redcoats on that night. Jack's warning saved the lives of Patrick Henry, John Tyler Sr., and other Virginia politicians. Jouett's actions played a significant role in the Patriots' victory during the Revolutionary War, but he never got any credit. Have you ever heard of Jack Jouett? Now you have. Back after this. Are you feeling the impact of recent timeshare industry changes? Now more than ever, the costs of timeshare ownership far outweigh the benefits. My friends at Lone Star Transfer are the only company I trust to help you get out. Our listeners' positive feedback demonstrates why I've supported the company for years. For more than a decade, they have helped over 20,000 owners get out of the timeshare. Their exclusive options can help you get out faster and easier, more than any other option in the country. They are the only company that will give you a written guarantee and release you from your timeshare in a specific time frame. With an A+ rating at the Better Business Bureau and thousands of 5-star reviews, customer service is their top priority. For free consultation and a guaranteed solution, please call 855-551-7066. That's 855-551-7066, or go to LoneStarTransfer.com. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.